I felt relieved when my step-siblings said they'd never come home again. My dad married my stepmom when I was 3 years old. My mom died when I was a baby, so I never knew her. My stepmom had 2 kids from her first marriage, my stepbrother and stepsister who were older than me. They hated me from day one, like actually hated me. They'd say awful things about my dead mom right to my face. They told me she probably didn't want me and that's why she died. I was 5 years old hearing this stuff. When I was 7, their dad completely cut off contact with my stepmom. He refused to let the kids come to our house anymore. My stepmom had to call the police and take him to court just to see her own kids. The judge told him he had to follow the custody agreement. But the second my step-siblings went back to their dad's house after that court date, he said no again, refused to send them over. My stepmom had to go back to court and the whole thing repeated. During those single weeks when they were forced to come over, they were absolute nightmares to me. They told me I deserved to get bullied at school. They said my dad only married their mom because he felt sorry for her. They made fun of everything about me, my clothes, my hair, the way I talked. One time my stepsister told me she wished I'd died instead of my mom. Then their dad sued for full custody. In court, my step-siblings straight up told the judge they didn't want to live with me, my dad, or our little half-brother. The judge let them stay with their dad but ordered them to go to therapy with my stepmom. Their dad ignored that order completely. This went on for years. Legal battle after legal battle until they both turned 18. Then my stepmom finally got them to agree to some therapy sessions. But it was clear they wanted nothing to do with our family. A few weeks ago, my dad and stepmom sat me down for this serious talk. They told me my step-siblings had made it clear they would never be coming home, ever. Their dad had completely turned them against us, and the only person they wanted any contact with was my stepmom, and only if she promised to keep them away from me and my dad. My stepmom was crying because she'd always hoped that one day they'd move back in as adults, that maybe once they were older they'd want to be a real family again. I tried to look sad and supportive because I knew that's what I was supposed to do, but inside I felt this huge wave of relief wash over me, like this weight I'd been carrying for 12 years just lifted off my shoulders. I was actually happy. These people who'd spent my entire childhood telling me I was worthless and unwanted were never coming back. I tried really hard to hide how I felt, but apparently I'm not as good at acting as I thought. My stepmom noticed. She saw me smiling more, being more relaxed around the house. Last week she confronted me about it. She asked if I was happy her kids were gone. I didn't know what to say, so I just stood there. That's when she started crying again and walked away. My dad pulled me aside later and told me I needed to do a better job hiding my feelings, that my stepmom was going through something really painful and I was making it worse. But here's the thing, I can't help how I feel. These people spent years making me feel like garbage in my own home. They told me my dead mom didn't love me. They said I ruined their family just by existing, and now they're gone and I'm supposed to pretend I'm sad about it. My dad keeps giving me these disappointed looks whenever I'm in a good mood. My stepmom barely talks to me anymore, but I'm finally happy in my own house for the first time in 12 years.